Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly energy check-in for all things Sagittarius. This is my dog. So just take any noises she makes as confirmation. That's her spot. She goes everywhere I go, everywhere I go. Okay, so let me see. Losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. I do have Sagittarius. One second. My Neptune, Sagittarius, my Neptune's in Sagittarius. So I put my birth chart in the community tab about a week ago. And after this week, I think I'm going to quit talking about where my chart placements are because I'm starting to hope we all have bonded by this point. Um, so you can check the community tab because I'm a little weirdo. Your chart's supposed to be pretty balanced. And so one half of my chart is completely vacant, and then the other half of my chart has double and triple placements of things. So my Neptune is in Sagittarius, and this is a new and different computer and a new and different way of recording. If you check, Leo and Aries are in, and I had to re-record them because the sound didn't come through yesterday, which is why your um, reading is late today and it's not on yesterday's. So I'm gonna do yours in the air signs this evening, God willing. So thank you for coming to the channel today. Everything you need to know about me, including how to get a hold of me for a personal reading, is in the description of this video below. Please assign genders and identities as you wish. Tarot was made a long time before you and me, and it's about the evolvement and development of energies throughout the Fool's journey, which is what tarot is about. And you can Google more on the Fool's journey. There's a ton of stuff on YouTube about it too, long and short versions. And I also do coaching, so you can reach out. Please assist YouTube and the algorithm with your likes, shares, and subscribes. When you like, share, and subscribe, and especially comment, it tells YouTube and the algorithm that you want more Sagittarius astrology and zodiac readings. And so they will send you more of those. And then in turn, they will make sure this very important Sagittarius message gets out to other people. And of course, I appreciate them, and I like interacting with you guys. And I appreciate whoever it was that told me the sound was messed up yesterday. I forgot to write their name down, and then when I put the video private, I lost their name, so I feel bad about that. If you do not like shuffling, please fast forward through the shuffling. And if the shoe doesn't fit, don't wear it. Not every reading is going to be for you, and that is okay. Right? So let's get into this, and just please know, like, I'm recording. Oh, that's it. Yeah. So if you want a one-on-one personal, it's a Zoom, and I'm literally using Zoom to record right now. So I know how to use it, but I've been using something else for a long time. So I'm going to be muddling through this a little bit. Um, but the one-on-ones you book with me, they are Zoom meetings, so it's just like this, and I record it and you get to keep it forever. All right, for real, let's get into this. And now something happened. It's saying, yeah, I don't even know where the timer is on this now, so I don't know how long we're going, and I'm doing an action. Share with me. What are the overall things Sagittarius. Spirit. Right, are you ready? Bottom of the deck. Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is the loyal, stable, and committed knight. He is a dedicated guy. He's the slowest knight of all the knights. He's an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn doesn't have to be just somebody embodying the energy, or this just means like taking things slow, moving slowly. Okay. So that is the energy permeating the deck right now. Okay, so just remember, bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so your first card out is the Ten of Wands. And the Ten of Wands is burdens. It's always burdens. And luckily, you are at the 10. So this means, you've taken the one suit as far as you can go up to the 10s, and these burdens are about to be done. You've been having some difficulties with inspiration and passion in your life. This, the Ace of Wands is about a match being like lighting a match, divine inspiration, being passionate, getting like a brand new good idea. And so this is in your difficulties. So we're definitely lacking passion, inspiration. And if you happen to be of the male persuasion, we might be having some body part issues, because this is a very phallic card and it represents the male body part. So serious lack of passion in life, probably due to being overly burdened. Okay. So in your recent past, we have the Ace of Swords. This is another ace. So we have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. You got some clarity, or there was an epiphany in your recent past. So something just dawned on you, or the truth came out about something, and we're having to deal with it. In addition, with this in your recent past, we have work. So the Eight of Pentacles, for me, it's always a work card or related to work. It's an apprenticeship card. It's a mastery card. So in your recent past, there may have been a truth come out at work, or you got some clarity on a matter at work, or while you were working, or something you were working on. So in In your goals, we have the Six of Pentacles. So the Six of Pentacles is about reciprocity. It's about equal give and take. Usually somebody giving and somebody receiving. For me, it usually either means an exchange of energy. So it could even be like emails and paperwork going back and forth. It doesn't necessarily, for me personally, always have to do with money, but most people read it as there's going to be some type of money being exchanged. So your goal is to either give some money away or give someone a gift. And it's also, if it's a reading where it looks like somebody is a bit of a player, this shows up as a breadcrumbing card. Okay. But that's in your goals. So your goal is to reciprocate something or give something. In the very near future, we have the Justice card. So a balancing out of something. Of course, it can mean a legal issue in the near future coming up for you. So divorces, custody, court dates, that kind of stuff. And that is in the near future. The energy you are in, Sagittarius, is the happily ever after card. So you're emotionally fulfilled in the Ten of Cups. All your little cups are full. And it's that white picket fence, the happily ever after. Friends, family, and coworkers. They're shocked, like you've done something shocking, or they're surprised, or they see you as tearing down old structures and belief systems to build something new, which may or may not have to do with the epiphany that you had while working on something and trying to find a way to release some burdens and stuff like that. But they see you as tearing stuff down, and so they're like that mind blow emoji. Aries had it in the exact same place in a different deck. So that's interesting. Your guidance is the Page of Swords. So he is notoriously the spy, notoriously the gossip or the negative messages. He's a witty little ish talker. So, um, you know, he's also very inquisitive and does research, which is why he's a bit of a spy because he does stuff from afar a lot of the time. So, your guidance is to study a bit, look some stuff up, get informed on whatever this legal matter is coming in for you. So just go ahead and start looking up some information, getting some knowledge on it. You need to hire a little detective and, you know, what's the word? Send some flying monkeys out there to data collect for you. That is probably some good advice. Also, make sure if somebody's doing that to you. So make sure you watching for people following you, putting tracker jackers on you, sending detectives out on you. Okay. Um, in your outcome, you have the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is being at a crossroads, having to make a decision of choosing one path or another path, one person or another person, one job or another job. So we were at this crossroads, and then right beside it is the Six of Pentacles in the reading. So you're choosing to reciprocate with somebody or not reciprocate with somebody, to breadcrumb somebody or not to breadcrumb somebody, or to give some money or a gift to somebody or not to. And with this being a balancing out or some type of legal matter and you needing to do some investigation into it, I'm inclined to say you're probably considering how much money or what to give in some type of legal matter or settlement, or to move forward with maybe like a trial or not move forward with a trial. Um, Things like that. Settle amicably or not settle amicably, you know? So this is interesting because it definitely, while you look like you are in the happily ever after mode, this is an interesting reading that I don't really see it being any type of relationship thing. So let me pull some Moonology cards out for you and send us in a direction. Oh, this is the deck I just used for tarot. It's just like a regular little beginner tarot deck. I think I paid like 12 or $15 for it. And I got it so that I would learn the astrology better on it. You think I've sat down and looked at that? I also don't agree with a lot of the yes or no's on here. I'm a little more hardcore, and they're a little more inclined to be like, yes, on their descriptions and stuff. Okay, so this is the Moonology deck. Any decks I don't get in person somewhere, I get on Etsy. FYI. All right. Please, Spirit, please share with me some fantastic guidance and information you can get this time. Please, Spirit. What is some overall significant index Sagittarius? Fantastical advice. She left the chat. All right. Bring love into this situation, new moon in Aquarius. So if this is a legal situation like divorce, custody battle, something of that nature, it's going to be in your overall and best interest to approach this in a loving way. You'll probably be the most successful. Or if you're trying to just balance a situation out, you're going to find that coming from the heart is going to work really well. Nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. So everything is up for grabs still with this. There's no the final straw, even though it might feel you're like at the final straw, you might feel like you're at the final straw right now. You're not at the final straw. It's all not set in stone. Think how funny. What do you need to release? Waning moon. Okay, so literally, what do you need to let go of? What do you need to let go of? And if you're a dude, what do you need to let go of so that the downstairs will start working, right? As soon as you, it'll all come in. It'll, you know, your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So whether this is commitment to a person or a family or to handling this in a sincere and balanced fashion, your kind of commitment to that is being tested. So bring love into the situation. Nothing it is set in stone. Think about what you need to release because It could be your commitment to delegation is being tested. Your commitment to sharing, reciprocity, balance, equal give and take is your commitment to that is being tested. All right. Okay. I'm trying to think. What else can we do? I'll pull out the truth deck for you to see if we go anywhere else because I don't see this really being as a love thing. And I would pull um the spirit animal deck out that I love so much, but I feel like I would have to read. I don't have all of those ones memorized yet, and so I feel like I'd have to read the book or Google it on my phone for you real quick. I know a lot of readers do that, and I just might in a second after the truth deck. We'll see, but I'm like itching to use that deck because I love it so much, but I haven't sat with it and played with it and read the book. So if I did it and used it, I'd be really going off of intuition with it and how the animal behaves. And sometimes I need to be reminded of what the animals do because I haven't been in school for a minute. Okay, so let's do the truth deck. Get your truth. I'm seriously itching to use that animal spirit deck. It's like it's calling to me. Um, all right. So it's the truth deck. It comes in a lot of colors. I chose pink. And then there's also like a romance deck, and I chose red in that because they didn't have pink. Okay. What is some Sagittarius in this situation, please? Significant advice for Sagittarius. Bottom of the deck is no. So bring love into the situation. And Knight of Pentacles. Let's see what no means, okay? Love your, oh, sorry. Love yourself. Assert yourself. So we've got some boundaries to set, maybe. Shift your focus. So if you're focusing on not sharing, not coming from a loving place, if you're kind of in um, your shadowy side with it, shift your focus. That, or you are focusing on this situation way too much and you just gotta go do your hobbies or something. Positive energy is going over love yourself. Envious is going over assert yourself. Results is over shift your focus. So I 100% believe that. Right. The results will come in better if you shift your focus. A lot of times that's meditating, doing your hobbies, running, anything but focusing on this, right? You're gonna have to assert yourself. There's some sort of envy with this or jealousy with this. And sometimes I know for me, when I feel like people are in this energy around me, I tend to cower down and kind of make myself small because I'm trying to stay out of the conflict. And, I've really had to learn to be too bad, so sad that's not for me to carry. I had to learn to suck things up and grow up and ask for things and wiggle out of hard situations. And a lot of times people don't want to do that. They just want to be upset. So just assert yourself if you got hate around you. Just keep going, shift your focus, come from your heart space, love yourself, and positive energy. Okay, that's what it's going to take. It looks like you got some trials and tribulations this week for sure. So yeah, and if you do energy clearing at all, go for that. Sage your house, Palo Santo your house, take a salt bath. Um, there are energy clearing meditations on YouTube, things like that. It doesn't show me where we're at with the recording counter wise. If it does, I don't know where to find that at the moment. Sorry. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you, I haven't been doing the flower therapy. I've been cutting right to the miracle cards that I give you once a week. But since this wasn't like a love reading at all, I'm gonna give you a flower therapy. And if you guys want to keep the flower therapy as well, or the miracle card, or just the flower therapy, or just the miracle card, let me know so that I know. But nobody else has gotten this. I took it out, and if you guys want it, just let me know. But I just wanted to give you extra upliftment. One flower therapy card. Take with them. There's also one flower therapy card. Sagittarius can take with them. Let you go. Ooh. Become the true you, Warata. Show the world who you really are and what you were born to do. Assert yourself. So show the world who you really are and what you're about to do. If you want to screenshot this or pause it, go right ahead. So that's your flower therapy. That's just one more of those. Push yourself forward. Assert yourself. Stand in your power. So here we go with your miracle. Okay, I am going to just pull one spirit animal. So this is the spirit animal deck. We will see. I will either know the card or I will not know the card. You can look up all these cards on YouTube. And I don't know where the book is right at the moment to tell you if I don't know what it's What is one animal spirit? It's Sagittarius. Or embodied this week. Spirit card. Ready for this? Panther. So that's exciting. I think we should look it up. I mean, we know about panthers, so and the energy has been like assert yourself, but it's also been balance and come from the heart space. It's just a picture of it. Oh, it's an Aries card. So it's a fire sign card. That's interesting. Oh no, that was for Aries. She was doing predictions. My bad. Okay. Panther. This card asks you to get rid of the unnecessary things, so your burdens, to bring balance into being. Everything might feel a little tough on you right now and like everything is wrong, but fear not. The Panther might cause some uncomfortable, scary changes. The results will bring you a deep sense of peace and wholeness. Think about what things are holding you captive from achieving the things you want. Sometimes we hold on to what's comfortable and familiar because we're scared of where we would be without. But it's also true that at times things are not familiar to us, and the things that are familiar to us do not allow us to grow. So let go of things hindering your growth. That's cool. That is really cool. That is her interpretation of it. And I think my book is in my closet, but this isn't like so the AI version of it, and they take different Panther tarot decks, is reclaiming your personal power, facing your inner fears, and embracing a period of transformation. While reclaiming your power, transformation, new beginnings, feminine and lunar energy, courage and shadow work, so working on yourself, balance and intuition. So it's an intuitive animal, grace and adaptability. Panthers are at home on land and water. I didn't know that. Okay, so they pulled up. Well, the deck features a jaguar, which is a big cat with similar symbolism to the Black Panther. The general message is one of transformation. In this context, some readers interpret the Panther energy as a disruptive force that purges the unnecessary from your life, even if the process is initially uncomfortable. kind of like the Tower card, honestly. The assertive. Let go of your burdens. I think it's just another message to do that. Be assertive. Let go of your burdens. Come from your heart space. That's your overall consistent theme. So let me get you one card from the Miracle deck. And you can Google that to yourself. Just use the deck again. I will have sure I have the book. I've never seen that one come out for me at all. So simple that Sagittarius can carry with them. Spirit, please share with me. Simple that Sagittarius can carry with them. Solving problems. So you guys can pause it or whatever you need to do. And it says, no matter what your problem is, help solve it by praying for a miracle. You know, the funny thing about this card before I started doing, there we go, this YouTube channel, I got this card. And so it's kind of neat because guess what I'm coming on here and doing? Solving people's problems. So if you know, this legal matter might be a problem, the burdens you're facing, obviously probably problems. Trying to figure out how to focus your energy on something else could be a bit of a problem. So just be like, whatever the problem is, you know, dear highest resonance, what do I need to know? Or what are we doing about? How should I think differently? What are we doing about what must happen? Yeah, what are we doing about what must happen and how much I think differently about the situation today, right now, in your higher power's name? And watch the shifts start happening and watch the answers start coming in. Okay. So that's what I have for you this week, Sagittarius. Please assist the algorithm and YouTube with your likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate them as well. You'll get more Sagittarius readings if you do that. How to get a hold of me for a personal reading in a Zoom just like this is in the description below. Just email me and you get to keep it forever. Have a great week, Sagittarius.